Hello everyone, Carthor here, doing a quick and dirty basic video on runes as I've been asked several questions about it. The audio probably won't be too good, but hopefully it's better than the last time I did it. Basically, I hope to show you what runes are, how they work, how you can get them, and essentially give you a basic understanding of what runes basically bring to the game. They sound a lot more complicated than they actually are. Once you get your hands on them, they're fairly intuitive. So let's go ahead, go into challenges and the Tower of Time and Space. So this is where you get basically your material to upgrade your runes. This is what you use to upgrade, and is basically your esoteric essence. This is your free currency to buy runes with. As you can see, got 160 there. You get 10 per match you win. You get 5 chances per day, as you can see down here. And basically, when you got 100, you can do a temple which guarantees you a purple rune. These are to break and upgrade your runes. Basically, unlike esoterics, where all you needed to do with breaks was pay money, here you have to pay money and also have these stones to unlock them. And you also get materials for strikers to upgrade them and to get striker souls. So when you first come into this tower, the first thing that's going to happen is you see this button down here, you have an appraisal. That appraisal is basically your placement, like in League of Legends, like in Overwatch, like in any similar game that you have played before. And depending on how strong your team is, how well you do on those appraisal matches, you will start higher or lower on the tower. As you go higher, the rewards get better. And at the moment, this is what I can run. Four fighters in one team and 5 in the other. As you go higher and higher, that becomes 2 full teams with full complement of strikers. So basically, not much to be said about the actual fights. They are just your pretty standard, normal, NPC fights. You're not doing anything special. It's just like go in there, hit them as you normally would, and you're basically done. There's nothing mystical or weird about it. So at this point, I'm reaching about the limit of what my team can do through skipping in battles. But basically, as you can see, just pretty standard stuff, right? So you need to win both matches to get your rewards. I have my strikers with my weaker team just to give them a little bit of a hands up, a little bit of a hand basically. And once you win both your matches, you get your rewards. So that's all there is to this part of it. It really is very simple. There's nothing to it. No hidden secrets or anything like that. I'll go through the rules quickly in here. So if you want to pause and read them, you can. Well, doesn't even let you scroll so you can see the bottom properly, but nothing new there. So that's the rule. So if you want to pause it here and read it, you can. And then once you have your currency, you go to your fighters and you go to the rune tab, right? Once you're in here, we have several little things I would like to call your attention to. This is the total stats your runes give you. Each rune in each different slot has set stats they will give. I will show you some of them in a minute. The 6th slot, you get 2 random stats on that rune. Once it's in your bag, you have to check it and see what stats it gives you. So basically, it's a crapshoot. If you want to get the one you want, you better prepare to spend a lot of currency or diamonds in buying runes to try and get the combination you want. There are no set combinations as far as I can see. You can get pierce with block, you can get crit with res, you can get crit with pierce. It doesn't matter. There's no set pattern to them as far as I can see. So runes. As you can see here, I've got them equipped with 6 of the same. Different colours, but all of the same family of runes, all the same set. So it always defaults, like it does with esoterics, it always defaults to the lowest you have equipped. But rather than for the whole set, for each effect. So I've got a red and a gold. So my first two effect is gold. I've got then after that I've got up to 4 purple quality because red and gold are better. So then I get purple effect for that. And then because I've only got blue after that, for the sixth effect I only get blue. Basically every rune has, as I was saying, a stat. So rune 1 gives you attack, rune 2 HP, rune 3 gives you attack and defense, rune 4 gives you defense and HP, rune 5 gives you attack and HP, and rune 6, as you can see, will give you 2 random attributes. On this menu, you can check exactly what they give at each different quality level that you got. So, you know, purple, orange. Basically, red runes are insanely powerful. Like gold are already very good, but when you look at the stats that a basic red rune can give you, compared to what we have now in global, it's pretty insane. On the next tab, you get to see all the different rune effects. So if we go in here, it tells you, you know, you got 2 red runes equipped, you get 9% attack increase. You have 4, you get this, increase on 20%, 26% attack, 13% res rate, and decrease the target res rate for 2 rounds. Then you have the explosive recovery. What's explosive recovery? On odd rounds, get 1 explosive chance. If we look at Earth, or at Tiger, sorry, on even rounds, get 1 explosive chance. So basically, these are your procs. So if I go into a fight now, just quickly, with, let's do it on the tower actually, since we're already in there. But if I go into a fight, when you first go into a fight, basically you will see the little pop-ups with the little phases and stuff like that, right? This button here, this burst button. So these are people who have odd runes. These activate on odd runes. So when you press all burst, this is gonna activate that 4 rune combination effect that you saw, right? So she got lethal, for example. They both got increased damage and resistance. So basically, what those explosive chances are when your runes proc. If you get stunned, you don't lose your rune activation. It just basically transfers to your next turn. So if your rune activates in turn 1 and you get stunned on turn 1, then it will activate on turn 2 instead and go 2, 4, 6 rather than 1, 3, 5. Same goes for your even number ones. If you get stunned on turn 2, then it activates on turn 3. So all of a sudden, it's like it's an odd rune. What else? So that's basically the tower and the runes. Like if you want to see the effects, Taku and Ryotha put together a very nice page in Excel with all the rune effects and some what fighters are best suited, using some of them to give you an idea of how you want to equip them. Then basically you have your store, which, you know, that's what it says in the name. You have your diamond store. Every day you get 1 at half price if you want to buy it. And you have your temple. Here you can get up to red runes, and in this one, which is a free currency, you can only get up to golden runes. So if I go in here, you can see I can do a temple. A draw 10 guarantees purple or above. So since I've got the currency, might as well. Well, that's a pretty good one. That's that's a gold, apart from my purple. So that makes me pretty happy. That's a pretty nice draw. But yeah, basically Not much to be said about it. This is your rune bag. This is where all your runes go. You can select them by set. You can select them by slot. You can have all of them that you have of one type. You can have all of all. So, oh, that's really nice actually. There we go, because now I've got a purple 6 set on him. Well, as you can see, when you click on any of the runes, it will show you what they do in their own attributes, so in their own color. When you go into purple, it will be purple. When you go into gold, it will be gold. When you want to upgrade a rune, so let's say I just got this one, right? Let's upgrade it. You go down here, just like your esoterics, quick upgrade. There you go, you spend your essence, and now to upgrade it, you need these gems. For the first break, you don't need any. From there on, as you can see, you start using them up. Gold and the breakthrough stones. So these are a really powerful feature. Like, runes completely change how the game works, to be honest. The power levels go through the roof. Like, look at how much attack this one level, how much HP this one level rune gives me. It's, you know, compared to what we get in global now, it's insane. And what it allows is for different customization options where you can run, you know, your character doesn't have to run the same rune set as another character. It allows you to build your team in your own way a little bit. So it's really good. They're very fun. They add a nice element to the team. They boost up your characters and they make characters more viable. Like, you know, healing when you get hit. This is great for characters that would normally be considered off tanks. All of a sudden, you become a lot tankier. Like, I love these on my karate. But yeah, that's basically all there is to say about that. If there's any more questions or anything, leave them in the comments. I'll try to give you a reply. But yeah, as you can see, it's not that complicated. It looks a lot more complicated than it actually is, to be honest. But yeah, so hopefully this helps someone. And ranting a little bit there, but and sorry for the audio quality.